Swimming is my life. It has always been my life. I was born in Saudi Arabia, which is a roasting hot place, and I think at the age of 2 I fell into the water, and my elder brother said, look, Stephanie's trying to swim but she's not doing a very good job. I think you've got to go and help her. My dad came and saved me, got me out of the pool, everything was fine. By the age of 4 I was swimming very, very well, and I was winning medals, so I was quite good, you know, one of those water babies. At the age of 8 I went to the Junior Olympics, which is kind of an exciting thing. It was in Riyadh, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia, and I won a gold medal. That was kind of the start of the drive. I was like, okay, if I've got a Junior Olympics at the age of 8, I want a proper gold medal. And I was like, okay, my dream is to get this Olympic gold medal, everything will be fine. At the age of 10 I moved back to the UK because of the Gulf War, and I moved to a place called Box, and I started swimming very close by to a place in Corsham, which and the pool in Corsham has now been called Stephanie Millward MBE Swimming Pool. Yes. So swimming has been my life always. At the age of 15 I was the best in the country, age 16 the best in the country. I was so close to Sydney Olympic Games, I would have made that Olympic team. Everything was absolutely perfect. But then I went blind. I went blind, I was paralysed, everything fell around and my life completely was over. I was diagnosed with MS, and so my Olympic dream was completely shattered. For many, many years after, I struggled with the depression, with the episodes of multiple sclerosis, and I couldn't really do very much. But kind of MS came, and swimming came back again. One day my mum said, I think you've got to, you know, do some exercise, get a bit fitter, get a bit faster, do something, get some control back into your life. And I was like, no, too fat, I can't get in the pool now. But my mum said, I'll come with you. So she helped me to get into the water because I wasn't really very stable on my feet. And she watched me swim. I think I did 40 lengths, which for me now is, you know, useless, but for me then it's not too bad. We got out of the water and she helped me back to the changing rooms. And my mum said, I won't be able to come and watch you again. I'm so sorry. It's so sad to watch you in the pool now in comparison to what you used to be like. I was like, oh, okay. But I realised then that if you wanted to do anything, you had to do it for yourself. The drive was your own. You had to do it for you. And I realised then that if I wanted to do anything, if I wanted to be anybody, I had to be the person making the moves. You know, even if I use the walls as my stick or as my anything, you know, I will use anything to help me do what I can possibly do. I got in the pool just about every morning, and one morning when I was in there, a friend of mine said, would you be able to teach my friend Adrian how to swim because he wants to do a triathlon? The lazy bones hasn't done a triathlon yet, but I am married to it. Adrian was the one who said, we've just won the rights for London Paralympics, why don't you become a Paralympian? You know, it's still swimming, it's still the same thing, it's something you used to love doing. And I was like, yeah, I've still got that dream. I did ask the question first, no, I've got MS, too fat, too ugly, you know, all the excuses. But really, you know, the dream was still there, I still wanted it. So I started training, and I started training about 7 weeks before Beijing Paralympics. Flew to Beijing, came 4th, 5th and 6th. Rubbish. Kept on training, 4 years later went to London, got 4 silvers and a bronze. Rubbish. And then 4 years later I went to Rio and I won 2 bronze, 1 silver and the 2 gold that I've been fighting for. The 2 gold that I've been dreaming about. That was exactly what I wanted. So I didn't let MS get in the way. I didn't let anything like stop me. You know, swimming was my start. It was the thing that kept me going. There was that bit in the middle when it completely stopped, everything completely, you know, total breakdown, total shutdown. But then swimming came back again. It gave me back this incredible life. So swimming is my dream. It's perfect. The main symptoms I normally have are on a good day. They're not bad. I mean, they range from walking difficulties, or not being able to speak very well, or little things like tripping over whatever, you know, something that is apparently on the floor. The feet think there's something on the floor and there really isn't. So that is on a good day. On a bad day, we have total paralysis, you have total blindness in both eyes, you have kind of bouncy eyes, so you can't see very well at all. And there's also, you know, you just can't move anything. And there's this, you know, complete and total tiredness, which is always there, like the fatigue. What on earth is that? Nobody understands this. It's crazy. So So I do suffer a lot of different symptoms on different days. So MS is a total thing. I often think of myself as, can I carry a cup of tea? On a good day, touch wood, I can carry a cup of tea. On a bad day, there's no way. If somebody with MS wanted to do some kind of activity but didn't know where to start, they were a little worried about what to do, just think about it as you do one small step. One small step makes all the difference. You know, maybe count your steps, count and try and get that one small step further each and every time, like each and every day. That's what I always used to do when I was first diagnosed with MS. I struggled with walking, so therefore every step was very, very important. Like one step further every day just made that bit of difference. Maybe find a friend who you can start walking with, or find a friend you can start doing some kind of exercise with, you know, or maybe start a group or work with a group and just kind of work together, because it makes it more fun, more enjoyable. And yeah, just remember, just start small. Every tiny step makes a difference. When you build a house, you start with a brick. Like brick by brick you build the house. So think of the exercise as brick by brick. Every small step makes 100% difference.